There's a ghost in the house or something. Friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar, and we're going to do a quick video here reading your latest comments because, you know, being a reaction channel, you guys make this channel happen, and without you guys, this channel would be nothing. So I want to do a shout out and comment on all of your more recent comments, and we'll get to so many today, and we'll go from there, okay? So, this was on my reaction. Oh God, I've done this some time ago. My Ren Tale of Jenny and Screech. Szolónek. I would expect samurai swords behind you instead of strings. What does that mean? Maybe I look like more of a warrior or something? I don't know. Boom. I don't know. But it sounds like a compliment, so I'll take it as that. On my Nightwish Nemo, comparing all three singers, doing that. Now again, that's a reaction I did some time ago. Word of Night. Comparing these three with a pop song like Nemo is actually quite a joke. Try something more difficult to sing and you get the differences, i.e. GLS, Phantom of the Opera, Sacrament of Wilderness, etc. Also, the audio quality should be at least close. Here it isn't. There's an effing reason why Nightwish didn't perform quite a lot of old songs anymore after Tari left until Flora joined them. There's just no... Oh my goodness, we'll go out more here. No talk about Annette. It was a big failure in the first place and a big disservice to her. She should have just stayed with music that fits her voice and style of singing. Flora has such a huge vocal range. I agree. I'm a Flora fan. Diversity and power and suits Nightwish really well. I really love her voice and presentation. She is the one Nightwish should have gone after in 2005 in the first place. She is great, and I truly believe is one of the very best well-rounded singers we ever had the pleasure to listen to. Again, I really, really love Flora's vocals. But she isn't Tarja and shouldn't be compared to her. Tarja is just so special to me. Her voice touches me deep inside, always did since I first heard it, and always will. Don't want to say it's on another level because Flora certainly has more diversity, can kind of growl and has more raw power and rocky parts, but when they both do their soprano style, Flora can do it as flawless as any humanly possible. She nor anyone else just cannot bring me to tears like Tarja can. Very interesting post, I appreciate it. You mentioned the sound quality. Sometimes I get that from some people, they're like, oh, the sound quality, but then I'll ask other people and they say it sounds great, so it's like... What's going on here? Even on my end, I'll check. It sounds pretty good. So my good friend, I did a live stream. I've had a really busy past few weeks. There's a lot going on in my world. But I did a live stream, I think back maybe on the weekend. And my good friend, the Cyber Mantis, you should hit me up sometime, man. Email me at yesyoucanplayguitar. And let's see if we can go a little brighter. Are we going darker? No. He said, just a heads up, Ola England just did an interview with Michael Romeo, Coffee with Ola. It's up on his channel. I checked it out. I'm a huge Symphony X fan. Michael Romeo is one of my favorite guitar players of all time. I did try and get an interview with him about a year ago, and management said that Michael's really busy, but I will pass this on to him. Okay, whatever. Next one. This is an old Prince reaction I did. Prince, Little Red Corvette. Danny McKenzie, you know, I feel the same thing. It's like he's still here, and then you have a feeling of sadness. Try song Empty Room next if you haven't already. We did do a reaction to that. And guys, I want to tell you guys something, and this pains me to tell you guys this because the Prince community has been very positive, very supportive of me and my channel. We did a lot of stuff on Prince. And we've done some great interviews. Check out my interview with Susan Rogers, with Dave Rousson, with Scotty Baldwin, Morris Hayes. But I feel, you know, and now for some reason, I don't know what happened the past year or so, but when you put something on YouTube with Prince content, for me, it gets blocked. So then I have to put it up on Patreon. So it's getting trickier with the Prince content. And so, you know, I do what I can, especially for my Patreons. But, you know, there's other places, other things, other styles we need to check out. So, but I do want to thank the Prince audience. They've been very supportive and kind to me and my channel. All right, this next one, Prince, One of Us, 1996 reaction. I didn't do the reaction in 1996, but this was probably 2 years ago. It's hard for me now to watch those old reaction videos because for the most part, the video quality has gotten better on my end. Darth Kofi, 391, 136, the guitar was likely a heavy boy. Prince Oswald's cymbals were maple body and neck guitar, but at the same time, before he started using Floyd's, the certain of the body was mostly hollow. But a fun fact about that concert, it was a completely free concert. Okay, very interesting. Next one. Again, it's on my live stream they did on the weekend. Tom NZ9DU. Reaction. Vob 3 Metal Women from Indonesia with the title PMS. We'll see if we can do that. If we get more people requesting it, that will help. This is a reaction. This was actually not a reaction. It's nice, guys. The reactions are great. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's nice getting the views and subscriber count going up. I don't get paid for those videos, by the way. Usually, if I do a reaction to Nightwish, the money goes to Nightwish, and as it should be. So when I have some of my other videos start to get traction, which some of them are, like this video and some other videos that are coming up here, it's nice because, you know, it helps me, you know, the price of food in Canada. I can, you know, at the end of the month when I get paid from YouTube, I can maybe afford a carton of eggs and a container of milk, a very small container. This is on the Guitar Handbook. I did this one some time ago. Again, these older videos are hard for me to watch just because of the lighting and production. Saya Mukherjee, bang on, correct. Thank you. It's a great book. It's been in my repertoire since 1990. This next one, this is an interesting one. I did a video about playing in bands because playing in a band is like a relationship. And I did a few, you know, warning signs, playing in bands, that kind of stuff. And some of those videos have really caught on. It's only taken a couple of years, but that's great. This one's called My Top Red Flags Playing in a Band. Now, this guy, I think he's trying to be funny, but it's a serious thing. You know, if you're in a band and you have a band agreement and things aren't panning out and people aren't keeping their agreements, and before you know it, it's a year and a half, 2 years of your life, your time, your money, your talent, your efforts, and it's gone. You don't get those years back. So it's kind of a funny topic, but not really. But I'm going to read his comment because he took quite a bit of time to post this at 221B13T. Problematic relationship. That's me. I haven't showed up to a session not crying for 2 months. Well, maybe you should get your estrogen levels checked. But everyone is super supportive. I'm super broke and they keep getting me food, strings, and equipment. I wouldn't play in a band with someone like you. I have. It's not fun. I try to make up for it with kick-ass riffs. Definitely not ripping off Rat, but that's in your head. Yeah, Rat's good. Yeah. And great leads. No, I did not rip off Yngwie. I'm playing it much more slowly. Always broke. Also me. I feel bad. I really do try to make up for it by being very engaged. Looks like I'm the red flag, so I won't be sharing this video with the bands. Always like, goddamn, I really try. I work nights. I have a feeling I know this guy. My schedule is very owl-like, so I guess that's 3 red flags for me. Okay, bye. I swear I try to be on time every time, but somehow, damn insomnia. They've given up and moved the session by half an hour now, so I'm 10 minutes late rather than 45. I swear I'll be on time next session. I'll eat more veggies, so okay, yeah, that's good. I appreciate you taking the time, so you probably took 15 minutes to write that out. Thank you. The next one, Sunny Show. This is on Prince, Joy and Repetition live reaction. That's not the best version of that live song. It probably isn't. The Gazette. I told quite a story in that reaction video. Riza Daily Life. What genre you like? Well, I like all kinds of stuff. I'm a metalhead at heart, though. I'm a metalhead at heart. They started from 2002 and did many subgenres from punk, rock, and metal. And yes, many people may love or dislike Rookie voice style, but he's definitely a good frontman for the band. Please let me know what genre you most like, and I'll tell you which music you might like from the Gazette. Okay? The hometown where I'm from, this little town that I was a kid, the name of the local paper was called the Gazette. So when I first heard the name of the band, I'm like, what? They're named after a paper? Okay, Garrick Spin, Mindset Reaction at Popolay in Clown. Patrick hooked you up. You will never pin down GS sound. They do it all and seemingly reinvent themselves each new album. Very creative artists. I agree. They were quite good. Enter Sandman. I did a reaction video to this really amazing drummer named Larnell. So Larnell Lewis was his name. He heard Enter Sandman from Metallica for the first time and played along with it. Like, dude, where have you been living to not hear Enter Sandman? And if you're an old-time Metallica fan like I am, people always think, oh, Enter Sandman, it's so heavy. It's like, oh, God. Okay, Xavier Zavi Thomas. He actually never heard it before. He grew up in the church, so metal was one of the genres that the church folks would not have listened to. Okay, very interesting. Again, we're getting back to my top red flags playing in a band. It's nice to see some of those videos get some traction. There's actually some good information in there to help people, younger people in bands, see, like, kind of go, hey, like, am I doing the right thing? Should I be giving these people my time? Learn from my mistakes, folks. That's part of why I started this channel. Joël Brodeur. Tu habites en Quebec, huh? Aussi? We have no lead guitarist for 8 months now. We were also on hiatus for 6 months. Paternity leave for the drummer. We were sure as shit thinking the drummer wouldn't come back. His work schedule sucked terribly. And understandably, his growing family should come first. I'm also a parent and married, so I really get it. We got him back earlier this month, and he is committed and in a better job situation. The core of the band is tight with us four, but it's been a bitch getting a decent lead guitar player who isn't flashy, humble, and can write. I can be flashy sometimes. We're getting by without one because it's been nothing short of a nightmare auditioning people. You should check out my video on screening people on Band Mix. I think you'd really like that, Joel. Then you find the right guy and he flakes out, never making it to audition and full of excuses. Rather do it without. At least we got a great drummer. Good to hear. And sometimes if your band's doing gigs, you can maybe sometimes throw a few bucks extra at a really good guitar player to come out and play. I've learned that. Sometimes you got to do that with really good drummers. I'm with the band, 8290, same video, my top red flags, playing in a band. The narcissistic, passive-aggressive drummer. When he was on, he was the best, but when he decided to deep six a gig, but he also went all in. The Nice Guy Project, a player who has some skills but has limited knowledge and depth with promises to work on it, but keeps making mistakes, sometimes monstrous ones, argues with you when suggestions are made or help offered. Yes, very true. I have encountered that myself. The worst is when you have a guy saying, I'm really busy, I haven't been a chance to work on the material, and then you give him another few weeks and he's just not. People can be really funny, folks. Really funny. A Bim Finger, nothing going to change reaction. Flordelino Jr. La Torre. This is the best reaction video I've watched for Kabim. This man was a guitar lover during his younger days. He knew what he was saying. Yes, very good. Prince, I'm Yours. I remember really liking that because there's a lot of different influences there. This was off his first album, and it blew me away. Kenneth So Point. Joni Mitchell was his big influence. Again, Kenneth on I'm Yours. He played all the instruments, all leads, all background, produced, arranged, composed. Yeah, he was amazing. The Who. Not like I Can See for Miles and Miles, but The Who, the band from Mongolia, acoustic live reaction. I think I did a reaction video to their song. It was Totem something. Maybe it was 2 years ago, but I think something happened, either like the recording, something with the audio. I don't know. I'll have to look back at that one, see what happened there, if I can still have that footage. Lynn Smith, good reaction. Also check out the cover of Iron Maiden's track, The Trooper. Okay, we'll do that. Do It 19, Pangerian Sinta reaction. Did that one a while ago too. Please reaction, Do It 19 song, Sintaku, Ini, Bukan, Sinta, Biasa, song said thanks. Nightwish, 3-singer comparison. G. DeVries. Geez, how chaotic is this? Yes. Prince, The Love We Make live in Montreux 2013. 2, you didn't exactly understand Prince. I did this one some time ago. I have to say I do have a fairly good understanding of him now if you really pay attention to the deep dive and look at the progression of it, the interviews we did. For this song, humans have the power to order themselves to commune with God. Precious is the baby with a mother that tells him his Savior is coming soon. All that belief will cleanse and purify themselves. Put down the needle, put down the spoon. C. Leigh McGuinness, yes. I think one of my patrons explained that to me. The Gazette, again, Filth and Beauty, live reaction. At Hunger Games Spain, we enjoy the Gazette reactions a lot. So go with anything recommended on here. Their MVs are great, but the later live performances of them are sick. Such a step up vocal-wise. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Ginger, Mediator live drum playthrough reaction. Great band, by the way. I miss Ginger. We got to get back to that. John Fish, 8208, the official video for this song is a lot of fun and worth watching. Ginger puts a lot of creativity and work into their videos. They do. They're an amazing band. The Gazette, Filth and Beauty reaction. Mimi Dada, 6725. Should check out Falling, Dogma, Do, or Ugly. The live performances of Filth and the Beauty are always all over the place since they play it so much. Thank you so much. Susan Rogers. Our interview here. Johnny Glass. Prince used the cloud guitar all over the Batman soundtrack, and Wendy Melvoin played the clean chorus parts into Purple Rain live at her first gig with Prince. Prince also used other pedals and boss, but no more than 20% of his rig. He had a King of Tone and Musicology tour with the Klon during the Third Eye Girl era. How can this woman be considered an expert? Well, because she was there in the studio working with him when he recorded Purple Rain. That's why I asked her what she was using. That's only her take on it, man. So I was not there. I was probably like in grade 6 or something. Grade 5 maybe. Prince, When I Lay My Hands Down on You reaction. Another old reaction video of mine. Jazz Shaz. Some of the lyrics of Prince songs are influenced by his biblical beliefs. Mark 16:18. They shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. It's a very nice quote. Again, Dua 19, another good friend from Indonesia. Very nice. Wagaki Band, Eclipse. I'm actually going to do a separate discussion on that one, and I'm losing my voice. So I'm going to wrap it up here, but that's some of the latest comments. And I really appreciate it, and it's important to me that each of you get a shout out, and I do what I can. That's what I do. So thank you so much for commenting, guys, for checking out the videos. Again, I appreciate the likes and subscribes. And we'll see you soon. And remember, practice hard, but practice smart. And we'll see you soon, just as I said. That's right.